Welcome back to the 628 Dirt Rooster channel, where hobby beekeeping is a way of life. It's Friday evening. Time to go meet my honey. Spend a little time together. So, fun fact for you. As many of you already know, but probably the vast majority of you have no clue, I'm not a beekeeper. Beekeeping is not my occupation. I'm not a full-time beekeeper. That's what I meant to say. I do have another job that takes up a good part of my week, 50, 60 hours sometimes. That's the reason you'll see me do a lot of nighttime work or late evening beekeeping. A lot of sunsets in my videos is because that's when I'm out doing my beekeeping. With that comes some special needs. Special needs. With that comes you have to, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. You got to try to figure out a different way of doing things, because beekeeping at night can sometimes be a challenge. You know, from everything from handling the bees to picking up equipment, doing different things here and there. So the bed of my truck is not very well lit, and I have kind of a solution there, and as well as one for my pathways in my bee yard. So a company called Baxia sent me some lights to test out, and I kind of modified a couple of them to work with my truck. Let me show you.
Hello.
Hey. This is your whole selection of magnets. And you got one size of rare earths, right?
Yeah, I think that's the only one we got those. Yeah, either those or the square ones. Those are probably the strongest.
Then I jetted over to Walgreens for some super glue. Then I shot down to Chili's to meet my wife for dinner. So these are the lights that Baxia sent. There's a motion sensor there, solar panel, and 12 LEDs. These are waterproof, so I'm using super glue for my little project. Oh, golly, I don't have no fingernails. These are just those covers that are like, you know, static electricity type. I got my super glue for my little project. I got a stack of magnets here, and because these are waterproof and I didn't want to mess that up, I didn't want to undo any of these screws and try to jack around with new screws or something and accidentally come through the front, or you know, anything like that. So what I want to do is I want 3 points of contact with my bedside panel. If you haven't used super glue much, just know that if you stick yourself to something, you're there. I used way too much glue here. I'm probably going to glue my knife to this thing. There you go, it's starting to stick. It will definitely grab onto your skin and keep you in a place you might not want to be for an extended period of time. Certainly don't have to use that much glue. That one's there already. Just trying to move it over a little. And I'm going to put 2 more up top here. So I'm not going to use as much glue this time. When I popped the lid open on this glue, it just kind of ran out. Had a little too much pressure on it. I gotta be careful not to stick my skin on this, because it almost immediately will stick your skin. Okay, there we have it. Ready to mount on any metal surface. Weatherproof. Solar powered fully. My little work light in the back of my truck. Just opening the tailgate. Motion from that sets it off. not enough light to disturb the bees, but it's enough I can, I don't need a flashlight to work in the back of my truck right now. But right now I'm just fixing to grab this box, set it up on this old stand over here. I'm going to the house. It's late, tired. These things are pretty dang sensitive. If you get within 4 to 6 feet, maybe a little further out, they never fail to turn on. And they are, from what I can tell, the sensitivity on them is at 180-degree range. So if you're beside them or anywhere in front of them, they're going to turn on. And I've been using them for a few weeks now. I've got some, well, the one that rides in the bed of my truck. Anytime something shifts in the bed of my truck, it turns on, which doesn't bother me. The bed of my truck's blacked in. I can't hardly see it anyway. I can see when the light comes on. But I've had it come on 30, 40 times in a night and shine just as bright the 40th time as it did the first time. So I don't really know how long the battery will run on them on a full charge, but I do know they'll run for quite a while. They run for about 30 to 40, 45 seconds or so at a time, and then they shut off. And I mean, there's no wait time. If you run your hand in front of them, they'll come right back on. Or if there's constant motion in front of them, they'll stay on. So if you're working in tight quarters or inside a little building or something, or you just need a light to help you find a light switch in a shop or something like that, perfect little lights. Or like in my walkway, in any of my walkways, they're really good. Help you see where you're going, so I don't step on the cat. Cat's pitch black, can't see her in the dark. She likes to walk under my feet. So check out Baxia, my link below, take you to the Amazon store. And
are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so because it's just a little LED light source, you know, you can see it. It shows your path. It's not a dedicated work light by any means, but it's a great little tool for helping you get in the shop or helping you get in your yard without tripping over something. So they're a relatively affordable all-weather light. You can see rain spots on this one. It has been out in the weather. Like I said, I've been using them for a couple of weeks and I haven't had a failure on one yet. There's a solar panel on it. It does have to be facing the sun somehow, or you won't get a lot of use out of it. It won't recharge. But if you're anywhere in the dark, of course, I'm blocking light, so it's setting it off. Anywhere within 180 degrees, there's a little sensor there. Within about 6 feet, it's gonna work every time. I haven't had one fail on me yet, and I've been playing with 6 of them. If you like them and you're interested, they are very affordable. I'll put the Amazon link below, and you can go there and purchase some if you're interested. If not, go check out some bee videos. I'll be putting another one up pretty soon, probably within the next 3 or 4 days. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good evening.